Good morning. Adam Marburger here, President and CEO of Ascent Dealer Services. I want to donate a little bit of my time today to help F&I managers sell more F&I products, but most importantly, enhance the buying experience for our retail customer. Here's what I'm going to tell you about F&I. I always raise my hand. I know a lot of trainers, a lot of coaches out there that like to beat on their chest. They like to claim that they're number one. I'm the best. I'm the best. What I'll tell you is I'm not the best, but I'm thirsty, hungry, and passionate about becoming the best and surrounding myself with those that are doing more than I am. So I'm extremely thirsty and hungry for progression. And that's the reason I think we're successful at Ascent Dealer Services. The level of humility that we display when we're working in stores. We learn as much from F&I people that we train as they do from us. And that's what we're grateful to say is we're much better together when we collectively connect. We throw ideas, we whiteboard ideas, we share ideas, and we strategize. That's how we get better. All right. So I'm going to clear the air. So if you're an F&I person that potentially has been doing this 10, 15, 20 years, and you don't think that you can learn anything else, maybe consider exiting the business. For those that are thirsty and hungry and that desire more, keep your eyes and ears open. Display a level of humility at all times. Be open-minded when your F&I trainer or coach or product provider, when they're in your store, give them the attention and respect that they deserve because we're here to help you grow. That's the disclaimer. I'm going to share something this morning that I know that'll help you. If you want to sell more and make more in the F&I office, this is going to help you. Okay. So first and foremost, is there a place for word tracks and closes? Yes, there is. There is a place. We do need to have a baseline. We have to have an infrastructure. We have to lay the foundation. You have to have basic blocking and tackling. So as an F&I professional, internal processes, external processes, accountability, you got to have those things in your F&I department. Okay. You got to follow the steps. And when a customer says no, you got to have a smooth transition. You got to understand how to do your factory warranty presentation that leads into your menu presentation. And you have to have really good transition statements. And you have to do things in a non-confrontational atmosphere. Okay. It's all about the customer. Okay. It's always about them. It's not about us. Okay. That's important to understand. I want to talk first about like and trust. My goal is to keep this video 10 minutes. This is a 10-minute training video. This is a training video, okay? So my goal is 10 minutes or less. Let's talk about like and trust. When people make a decision to buy something, all right, we talk about value exceeding price, and when value exceeding price, the customer may potentially purchase or the customer will purchase. That's true. At times. So if we have a customer and then there's a product and the value exceeds the price of that product, the customer may buy. They're not guaranteed to buy, but they may buy. But if the consumer somewhat likes the person that they're doing business with and value exceeds the price, the customer will buy at a higher level. They will more likely buy. Okay. Now let's play this scenario around a little bit. If the consumer likes and trusts the human being that they're about to do business with, they're going to most likely buy. Okay. Like and trust is very important. So where am I going with this? F&I people, don't grow roots to this chair. Okay. I know it gets comfortable in the F&I office. I like YouTube. I get it. Okay. I'm not saying you're sitting in your office twiddling your thumbs, but in the event that you can get up out of this chair and walk out on the showroom floor, let's just pretend that you don't have a deal in your office. There's a couple of guests sitting on the showroom floor at tables. Do you think this hurts at all to do this practice? And I'm standing up because I want to make this a little bit interactive. Let's just assume there's a couple of guests sitting here. I can walk out. How we doing, folks? I just want to come out and introduce myself real quick. I'm Adam Marburger. How you doing? I'm one of the financial service managers here. In the event that you buy a car today, I'm the one that takes care of all the legal paperwork for you. Here's what I have found, that along the way, some of our customers, they have questions. My office door is right there, and I have an open door policy. So again, if you need anything, please come get me. Again, thank you for giving us the opportunity to serve you today. And now I can leave that scenario. Here's what happens, okay? Here's why it's really important for the F&I department to get involved early. Okay, A, it's good customer service, but B, you're developing a strong first impression. In the F&I office, we focus more on the close than we do in the entry and the first impressions. Human psychology, folks, that's what we're here to do. We're here not to slam products and pressure people and repair scare. Because, it's real easy when a customer says no to a service contract to say, well, what about the computers? Well, what about all these electronics? What are you going to do if you have a $4,000 repair? Look at inflation. Oh my goodness, we can do that. Anybody can do that, all right? But if we slow down and we invest in understanding personality types using human psychology mixed with servant leadership, you're going to sell at a higher level and you're going to have a higher retention back in service, back into sales. Okay. So we need to slow down and understand how important it is to identify our customer's personality. But what we need to do before that is we need to make a great first impression. So step number one in this training session, get involved early, F&I. Do whatever it takes to get involved early. Shake hands, walk around on the showroom floor, help your sales department. Go to your sales manager, Mr. Sales Manager, Mrs. Sales Manager. Do you need help on the desk? Do you need a TO? Do you need some help? How can I serve? Get with your salespeople. Hey, do you got any deals that haven't been closed over the last week or so? Can I make a phone call for you? Be willing to serve your sales department, and your sales department will serve the F&I department. Capiche? That's number one. So now what we want to do, okay? We want to get our customer to like us, and we want to get them to trust us, okay? So now let's fast forward. The customer says, yes, I want to buy the vehicle. Now the salesperson or the sales manager gives you the deal jacket, all right? Well, you've already said hello, hopefully, to the customer. Hopefully you've already made a good first impression, okay? Now you can go back out. Hey, folks, it's me again, and you're always going to do this. If you're not doing this, start. Invite yourself to have a seat at the table. Don't be sitting in your office in your ivory tower and having your salespeople bringing the customers into you. That's a walk to the plank. We don't want to do that. Customers don't know you. If you've not met them yet, they're getting up out of a comfortable environment on the showroom floor where there's other people, and you're going to ask your salesperson to pick them up and bring them to you. Nah, don't do that. That's not good. That's not good for gross profit. Trust me, okay? So hopefully you've met the customer. Now you have the deal jacket, and you're going to get to meet them for the second time. Maybe it's the first time on a crazy busy Saturday and you maybe didn't get an early TO. I get it, guys and gals. I understand that. But hopefully it's the second time you're meeting them. Folks, it's me again. Do you mind if I have a seat with y'all? Ask to have a seat at the table. All right? Hard part's over, folks, right? You found the dealership, you found the salesperson, you found the car you want to buy. Now you just got to figure out how to pay for it, and that's what I do. I've been here for 20 years. I help customers like you every single day, and I'm here to enhance your buying experience. Before we get started, can I get you something to drink? Serve. It's about serving your customer, putting them at ease, and having a casual conversation. I don't like the term customer interview, okay? In our road to sale, in our black belt road to sale at Ascent Dealer Services, this is a non-promotional video, by the way. This is content-based value. Don't reach out to me for products and services, okay? This is to help you, okay? But in our black belt road to sale, we don't call it a customer interview, okay? It's a conversation. You're having a conversation. Two human beings having a conversation. What you want to do in this part of the process is identify what type of a personality that the consumer making the decision is. Find out what their primary is and their secondary. And if there's somebody with them, try to identify if there's influence and potential personality type of that person. You can find this information out by talking with your salesperson up front, talking with the sales manager, how the deals work, looking at their credit bureau, looking at what they do for a living, and having a couple, just a nice casual couple-minute conversation. You can identify these things. And then when you get into the finance office later, when you excuse yourself and let your customer know who you are, what you do, what the next step is, time expectations, you're going to dismiss yourself with a customer for a very brief amount of time. And you're going to get your deal prepped and ready, and you're going to quickly personally go out and bring them back in. And then when you sit down with your customer and you do your you do your factory warranty presentation, then you get into your menu presentation. When that customer objects to you, it's a much different conversation. If you skip all of those steps and the customer says, hey, listen, I don't want the service contract, you're going to go into repair scare. You're going to use sales tactics. You're going to use scripts. You're going to use word tracks, and they're not going to work. They're going to work at times, but they're not going to work at 70%. You're not going to run 70% VSC doing it that way. Okay. You're not going to run 80% service contract doing it that way. Okay. But you will if you come down to earth and you learn to serve people and you listen and you identify personality types and you build likability and trust and comfortability. So when the customer says, listen, I don't want the service contract, you can simply say, hey, listen, you were really quick to decline the protection. What is the main reason you prefer to be unprotected? And then they're going to say one of 4 or 5 things. And you're going to be able to easily isolate the objection, overcome it with logic and common sense, and ask for the business because they like you, they trust you, you didn't force them, you didn't push them. Anyway, I'm now over my 10-minute threshold. Here's the moral of this training video today is we need to slow down a little bit. We have to slow down a little bit. We have to invest more into our customer. We have to get to know them a little bit better than we already do. And we have to be willing to get up out of our chairs, to get out on the showroom floor, to assist our sales desk, to assist our sales managers, our salespeople. We need to serve them, and we need to be involved early. Okay, we need to be more urgent to serve than we are to sell. That comes from Ron Rehard. He taught me that personally. He was my F&I coach when I started. He used to tell me, slow down so you can speed up, be more urgent to serve than you are to sell. You will sell at a much higher rate. And that is fact, folks. All right. Slow down so you can speed up. Help people. It's about them. It's not about you. All right. Profits follow helping people. All right. So for those that found value in this, great. If you want to drill down on this a little bit more, I've got a lot of written content. I'll share it with you. I don't need anything in return. So if you want some help, you want to nudge, you want to push, if you got an F&I person that's maybe in a kind of a slump right now and you need a little punch, you need a little pickup, give them to me. I'll help you. At the end of the day, we're here to serve and we're here to enhance the buying experience for our customer. Our products in our F&I office today are better than they've ever been. I don't care whose product you're selling. I don't care if it's JM&A, Zurich, Ethos, Ally, Protective, CNA. It doesn't matter what you're selling because they're all damn good products. The products today in 2022, almost 2023, are better than they've ever been before. The chemicals, the appearance package, you've got great products to sell. Be proud of your products. Be proud of your products. And every consumer that comes into your office that doesn't purchase one of your fabulous products, you need to sit down and have a talk with yourself and find out what went wrong. When a customer leaves your office and doesn't buy a service contract, you need to ask yourself, what the hell did I do wrong? That customer deserved to be protected. But somewhere along the way, there was some miscommunication, and I couldn't help my customer. We have to save our customers from themselves. Okay, that's our job. Save the customer from themselves. All right. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Hope you're having a wonderful December. We're mid-month. I'm doing mid-month reviews today. I love F&I. That's all I know. I love this business. I love you. If there's anything I can do to help you, I am here to serve. Have a wonderful rest of your